Everywhere you turn, it feels like somebody's scamming somebody. Fake gurus, fake courses online, pyramid schemes. But when you look at it, it seems like these people are actually having success. When you look at all the flashy cars, houses, mansions, and then when you look at the average person that does things the right way, for some reason they're struggling. You go online, you see people struggling to pay car insurance. But these guys, Andrew Tate, Jake Paul, whoever the case may be, they seem to be doing quite well for themselves. And I have a question for you. Are we doing the wrong thing? Should we all just start scamming and cheating the system? Let's talk about it. Back in the day, when somebody was scamming you, they were some hidden person in Germany trying to steal your credit card information and use it to buy Prada shoes. Nowadays, the scammers are on your Instagram feed. They're on your TikTok. They're in your face, flashing their money, flashing their wealth, trying to convince you that you need to join their course. That's exactly what we see going on. They don't have to hide anymore, and it seems like there's actually no repercussions for anything they do. It just doesn't matter. They get caught, they get called out, Coffeezilla calls them out, doesn't matter. They make another course, and people still follow them. They don't lose their following, they don't lose the cars, they don't lose the houses, they keep it, and then you get nothing. They promise quick money, and they prey on our ambition and prey on our desire for success. And it's so tantalizing that they catch so many people every year. No matter how many times you see people that are serial course doers, every single 6 months, hey, there's a new course, hey, there's a new MLM I'm a part of, hey, you should join. You ever get that old friend from like 2004 that used to be friends with in grade 1 that all of a sudden they're messaging you saying they have a new opportunity for you and they have a Forex group for you to join? It's so common now, it's laughable. And the people at the bottom make no money, but yet they continuously fall into the cycle. So it just makes me want to think, like, why don't they just start scamming themselves? What's the point of going for a scam or doing things the right way when the people that seem to be making it in life and making the successful moves in life seem to be doing things the incorrect way? But then here's a secondary part of that. Are they actually winning? Because yes, we see the success online, we see the cars, we see the houses, but on the other hand, we do see the divorces, we do see the bankruptcies, we do see them living well above their means. We do see in 10 years down the road, they're jumping from scheme to scheme to scheme, and eventually they're just begging for money online and they end up just crashing out. We see it with Wes Walker, we've seen it with many others, we see it with even Fresh and Fit. All the money that they and the flashiness they were showing, but now they're doing these little schemes. They had that boat party that was like a little literal scam, but they're supposed to be millionaires, right? So you see it all the time. Or better yet, you see the Jake Pauls of the world who had a cryptocurrency and he got called out by Coffeezilla and he's being sued and he stole millions from his fans. But at the end of the day, that doesn't actually affect him. He still gets to go on and live his life how he wants. But as you can see, there is a negative side to the scamming world. And for those of you saying, hey, don't cheat the system, let's not act like it's not tempting. Every time you see a 18-year-old kid selling his course for $6,000 and he's getting 100 people to buy it, let's not act like that's not tempting for you to go on ChatGPT and just make yourself a course yourself. Let's not do that. Let's not act like we don't know what reality is. It also makes you wonder, and it makes you really pay attention and look at it when you look at the average person that you know that's struggling with their 9 to 5, struggling to pay for bills, struggling to buy a house, people my generation. But yet someone that's 16 years old that has a course is able to buy a property in Miami. It's confusing and it makes you want to do the thing that you know you shouldn't be doing. And that's why you're seeing a lot of people start scamming, because doing things the right way, the way the system is built, doesn't seem like it actually gets you anywhere. And I don't know what we're going to do to actually end up changing that. Now, I know from everything I said, it seems like scamming is the thing to do. But you might get what you want in the short term, but in the long term, this is never a good idea because it's always going to blow up in your face. For every 100 guys that you see that are successful doing it, there is 500 guys that got their friend group to join an MLM or got their family member to invest in their cryptocurrency, and they lost real people money and screwed over real people.
If y'all think they finna play around with y'all, god damn it, they not. Now I'm hearing they got a warrant list, and I'm hearing they don't got a warrant list. I'm hearing that was, unemployment fraud, whatever the case that was down there in Florida. Listen, I can say for certain they haven't started prosecuting yet because I didn't apply. The way my luck is set up, baby, the way my luck is set up, if I would have applied for that PPP loan and got that payout, I'd have made an example. I'm talking as soon as my application would have hit the system. Indictments!
The way I look at it is like this. I get that they have success now, but I personally don't want to compromise myself and my morals and values. Like, I personally just can't do that. I know some people can, and I'll compromise a little bit on certain things, but where I'm actually hurting other people is where me personally, I draw the line. And there are people that have legitimate success. There's many business owners that I know personally. I have a mentor myself that's successful, and he did it the right way. He didn't have to scam. He just did things the right way. Got an education, learned online, took courses, bettered himself, started a business, and went from there. And that's what I'm trying to do myself. So that's the way I look at it. Me personally, I don't think scamming is the way, but I do see why people go down that route. So scammers are winning. So should you cheat the system? Me personally, I would say no. And for you, it depends on whether you value your morals or if money is everything to you. Now, money is important, but what are you willing to give up to get it? And I would say every human being should have a line that they're not willing to cross, especially when you're hurting other people, because behind all of these scams, there's a human being that worked hard for their money that you're stealing from them, essentially. And there are ways that you could successfully make it in this world without hurting other people. There 100% is. Now, it's not going to be as fast. It might not be as lucrative, but you could definitely get there. Just know that every shortcut has a price, and the question is, are you willing to pay it? Now, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have you ever been tempted to cheat the system? Have you ever cheated the system? And what do you think about my thoughts? Do you have morals that go against this? Have you ever been scammed? Like, let me know. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'm Cam's Corner. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do not treat me like a side chick, and I'm out.